Hi, I'm Bill Hobson, and I have an idea that I'd like to run by you, even though I already know you're going to think at first it sounds crazy. After all, here we are in this era of the coronavirus pandemic, and all sorts of things are changing, right? Places we can go, the people we can be with or can't be with, our jobs, our families, everything's changing, and as part of that, many of us are supposed to shelter at home, to stay within the confines of our four walls except for the occasional walk. And this doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel natural, that's for sure. But what if, instead of viewing it as an oppressive situation, we viewed it as an opportunity? Here's my point. I already know you're calm, you get it, you've taken a deep breath, you know this too shall pass, but calmness is not an excuse for complacency. And so over the course of the next few days, weeks, maybe months, we have a choice to make. We can become one with our couch, where nobody can tell the difference between where the couch leaves off and we begin. We can become so well versed in working our remote controls and finding the newest thing to binge watch that the rest of us completely shuts down. Or we can start to tackle those things that for years have been on my if I only had time list. You know, those things like, boy, if I had time, I would really get in shape. I'd start to eat right, and I'd start to exercise, and I would get my body feeling like it's supposed to feel. You now have time. I know you can't go to the gym, I get that, but there are a million free videos available on YouTube that will guide you right through an at-home workout with no equipment needed. So that excuse is gone. You now can do that. If I had time, I would fix this around the house. Well, maybe you can do that now. Maybe you can go and get the supplies. Maybe you can learn how to do it yourself. If I had time, I'd look at my spouse and say, hey, don't I know you? I remember one time we really liked each other and then we kind of became ships passing in the night. Maybe this is that opportunity to turn off the TV and the tablets and the devices and kind of get to know each other again. My point is this. During all of this inconvenience and change to what we have considered to be normal, it's possible, I think it's possible, that on the other side of this, we come out even better for it. Yeah, there's a lot of repair to be done as a nation. The economy's a wreck and it'll have to grow back. All of those things will happen, but I think even more importantly is how we can benefit personally and amongst our families and our communities on the other side of this mess if we'll remember that being calm is not an excuse for being complacent. Instead of feeling oppressed, what if we looked at all this as an opportunity? That's where I hope you'll go with me. I'm going to try and do it myself. Why don't you join me?